Hey guys, this is episode 97 of the Daily Bespoke Edge, and today I am in a very different location, as you may have noticed. I am in the Bespoke Edge Boulder-based office. This is where my brother and business partner Brett spends most of his time working on Bespoke Edge, and what that also means is that I have a chance to really go through all of his summer pocket squares. And between the two of us, he definitely has me beat when it comes to summer style and the jacket pocket. So these are a handful of his really favorite ones, and I thought let's kind of go through it and give you guys a little bit of an example on when you might wear each one to kind of give you a little insight for your own use. So let's start with the blue one. And by the way, all these are cotton and or linen. And none of these are very, very expensive, but they're all very unique. And that is because a lot of the summer suiting and summer sport coats, it's all going to be a cotton or a linen or a cotton and linen blend. So it's a little more of a casual look. It's going to wrinkle a little bit, which is perfectly fine. And the most important thing is that we match that fabric with whatever pocket square we're using. We don't want to have, for instance, a very light cotton suit and then put in a very elegant looking silk pocket square. So that's why these are all cotton or linen. So this first one, this is a blue, and as you can kind of see, it's got a little bit of a kind of paisley organic pattern underneath the rest of it. And so it's a very complex pocket square, but at the same time, it's just a basic blue, right? So you can either dress this up or you can kind of keep it relatively subdued and not have a real loud statement. So like anything, we could just fold it and you would just see a little bit of it, not a whole lot going on. Or we could always kind of show the tips here, and you get kind of a real casual summer look, but lots of color. And blue, of course, Brett and I both wear a lot of blue in general, and so this is something that is kind of an all-around go-to pocket square. Now in the other direction, this is a print, and so there isn't a pattern necessarily. We have much more of a repeating print here, where this is obviously floral, so perfect for summertime. Any patio, for instance, if you're out in a business meeting or social setting, any kind of relatively casual look, this is going to be just perfect. And Brett has a lot of kind of earth tone, kind of oatmeal sort of jackets and suits, and therefore this is a really good option. Now an example of something that's a little bit more, well, again, another print option, but something that's kind of more playful is going to be this guy. If you were to ever forget how to make Manhattan, which could be a little odd in the summertime, but nevertheless, this has your recipe for a Manhattan. And it might look a little comical, a little silly almost, but at the same time, when you really look at like the ends of it, you have a really cool kind of black border here, a little gray, and of course most of it is that white kind of ivory look. And so coupled with the texture here, which is really, really light and airy, you get a perfect pocket square for summertime. So despite having a strong kind of novelty pattern here, depending how you were to fold it, it can really be an entirely different thing. So don't rule out the novelty pocket squares. They can still be really useful, especially in summertime. Now next up, he has a really beautiful heirloom pocket square actually. And this is pure linen. It's a really colorful print, definitely calling out to summertime, and it's just a spectacular type of pocket square. Now they're kind of tough to find. This one he did not find in any kind of flea market, but you could kind of go out hunting for some really unique vintage pocket squares, and if you're lucky, you find something like this. And you get that really light, very delicate feel, which is perfect for a summertime outfit. And last but not least, we have kind of in the realm of Bespoke Edge, this is one of our kind of go-to fabrics that a lot of people come to us for. It is the skull and crossbones look. And again, a cotton pocket square, and a lot of purple, a little bit of white, some black in there. So for me, this would be something that I would wear if I was kind of going out at night during the summertime. So a date night type of thing, going out for dinner, things of that nature. You got more dark colors than you do in anything in this pile, and so this is kind of more of a nighttime option for you. So a quick rundown These are all cotton or linen, like this one, and therefore they are all great options for summertime, and there's a lot of color, right? And if anything, you kind of want to lean towards the lighter, more earth tone colors for daytime, and then anything with a lot of kind of like a dark purple, dark violet, some black, or like a really dark charcoal is much better for night. And of course, this blue one just makes you think of refreshing things. So there you have it. Let me know what you guys think. Are there cotton pocket squares that you really like? Have you found any very cool vintage ones that are just completely unique? I'd love to hear the origin stories of them. And here's a question for you. Do you wear a pocket square in the summertime? Or, because it's so warm to begin with, is it something that you usually refrain from wearing? Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. We are approaching episode 100, which should be fun. And don't forget to subscribe. We've got new videos coming all the time. Alright, thank you for your attention.